Good morning, everybody. Good morning, America. Good afternoon. Good evening. Whichever time of day you're listening, we welcome you back to another episode of On Cinema. You're listening to the only podcast that talks about movies of the past, present, and talks about them in an interesting and intelligent way. I got a guest here with me. He was on last week, didn't get a lot of words in edgewise, but hopefully we can rectify that this time. My big mouth just went for a long walk, and I had too much on my mind, and I regret it. And I got a lot of comments from you guys out there that I talk too much, and I'm working on that. I got a lot going on up in the head, and a lot of thoughts that I need to get out. But it wasn't fair to my guest, and he's here with me again, is Gregg Turkington.
Hey guys, glad to be back, and no problem about last week. We'll make up for it with this one.
All right, well, today's movie is Runaway Train.
Yes.
Runaway Train from 1985, directed by Andrei, Konchkov, it's a Russian name, Konchkov, I guess, and it's I guess it's not a foreign movie, but it's got a lot of great actors in this movie, and it's a bit of an adventure. Greg, what is your memory of this movie?
This is one of my favorites. This is one that you just can put on the tape any time of the day. It's going to be fun if you've got company over, some sort of informal get-together with friends. Slap this one on. People really enjoy it, and it's that type of a movie. It's a lot of fun.
Cool. Well, Runaway Train is has a lot of great stars in it. You got John
Voight. You've got Eric Roberts, Rebecca De Mornay. A little bit of eye candy there, and it's a thriller. It's pretty exciting. Imagine, if you will, a runaway train and what it would be like to be on a runaway train. And that's pretty much the gist of the movie, but it keeps you on the edge of your seat.
But John Voight is so great in this movie, and he's always, kind of playing different parts. And, I think of Midnight Cowboy and
Deliverance.
And,
Looking to Get Out.
It's interesting because he was a leading man, and then I think over time sort of became more of a character actor. He played more sort of... sometimes he'd play the bad guy, and sometimes, he'd play a person with a different kind of accent. Very diverse, and has a great range as an actor, wouldn't you say?
I would say that also about Eric Roberts, who's wonderful in this movie. And this is I guess you'd call it an adventure.
Well, I got to say this. I love John Voight. I love...
he's great, yeah.
I love his... if you've seen him recently, this guy is such a patriot. He's such a, he's so brave. He's so, as a lot of you guys know, about 99% of Americans, 99% of Hollywood actors and producers and directors are these liberals who...
well, he's got a couple of Oscars, too. He's been nominated, and he's actually won a couple of Oscars.
I know, but my point is that's great, and he deserves the Oscars he's won. But just like Clint Eastwood he's one of those rare guys that gets it, and he understands what's really going on in America, and he's not afraid to say it. This is a guy that could... If he wanted to play it safe, he could just toe the company line of whatever X, Y, and Z wants to be said about we're voting for Obama and we believe in X, Y, and Z. But listen to this. I pulled this clip because I knew we were going to be talking about
Anaconda,
this is John Voight on Huckabee.
We're witnessing a slow and steady takeover of our true freedoms.
This is John Voight.
We're becoming a socialist nation. And Obama is causing civil unrest in this country.
Yep. And
what's going on? Well, we see, first of all, that the stimulus package didn't work.
Right.
And now we see the government taking over banks. We see the government taking over over car
car
companies,
companies.
insurance. We're being told what cars we can drive, how much we can make, and now they want to take control of our health care and tell us.
So that's John Voight nailing it, actually saying that, I love the name of this YouTube clip. If you want to see the whole thing, it's this kills me. John Voight tells the truth about Obama, period. Wake up, America, period. Love that, and love the uploaded by Kevin Nash is cool. And so Kevin Nash, if you're an On Cinema fan, write me. I want to thank you for posting that video. And thanks to Mike Huckabee for having John Voight on. So John Voight is the real deal. He's obviously a great actor. He belongs in the On Cinema Hall of Fame, not only because of his great performances, but also because he is a true American. He's a true patriot, and he loves this country just the way I do. And we should have more John Voights out there, not these others. In fact, if you look at the first John Voight movie, I don't know if it was his first movie, Greg, you can correct me if I'm wrong about this, but Midnight Cowboy, there you have the opposite, the two extremes of what's right in Hollywood when it comes to political beliefs and what's wrong. Because as far as I know, Dustin Hoffman is a liberal, and he's probably voting for Obama, and he thinks that we should this should be a nanny state, and that we should be getting all our food for free. And as opposed to John Voight, who played the other.
That's not really what the movie's about, though.
No, I know it's not what the movie is about, but I'm saying there we have a clear distinction, a black and white scenario from the original movie, from Midnight Cowboy. There's Dustin Hoffman, and there's the stark opposite, the great American John Voight. And we should all aspire to be more like John Voight. Thank you, everybody. Check out Runaway Train. Greg, where can we see Runaway Train?
It's on video, it's on DVD, it's on TV all the time. It's a great movie.
Thanks for listening.